Welcome back. So let us now look into one more story. The dove's storytelling. Okay. Dove has entered the Indian market and it has captured the Indian market. What is the archetype that they have picked up? Caregiver, right? The caregiver archetype is built on compassion, protection, nurturing, and finally, emotional support. Brands generally that adopt this archetype promise, I am here for you, I care for you, and I will protect your well-being. Dove embodies this archetype more strongly than almost any other modern FMCG brand. Dove does not sell a soap. It sells self-esteem, comfort, safety, empathy, and respect for the real human body. Let us understand how does Dove use this in real-time storytelling methodology. Let us take one of their ads. Real people over models. What do? Dove famously broke the beauty category norms by using real women with real bodies, diverse skin tones, and with visible flaws. No models anywhere. This is the core caregiver behavior. It protects consumers from unrealistic beauty standards. It uplifts and validates normal human experiences that I may go through or you are going through. It shows that you are enough for everything. It started using soft visual language. Dove generally has used just white, blue, and soft touches of gold. Let's say the sunlight, soft gold, or early morning rise, soft gold. It symbolized purity, peace, trust, and care. Even their camera work avoids very harsh angles. Instead, the visual feels very gentle, very familiar, very comforting. Their messaging tone in their brand stories has been always empathy first, product second. Its campaigns almost always begin with the insight. Most of the insights are emotion driven. Then they show the transition to the product. They never say, buy Dove, but they always say, we understand you.
Make yourself comfortable. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, how do I want to sit? This.
Water there. You need a drink.
I don't want to ruin the lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
Social media can be good, but it can be bad as well.
In terms of her building her confidence, it can build her confidence.
Margie is just trying to find herself now, She's not influenced by social media yet.
Most of the influencers that I've seen have definitely had a positive impact on me.
Hey guys, here's a beauty hack I'm obsessed with. I am so happy.
Look at how cinched my waist is. Look at how flat my stomach is.
It's the shortcut to flawless skin.
You know that Botox doesn't just reduce wrinkles, right? Baby Botox is amazing. You're never too young to start.
That is not me.
There are these great powders. They stop you feeling hungry so you can always skip breakfast and lunch.
And you have to treat yourself to a chemical peel. They're a total glow up. They burn away the top layers of your skin and let new skin grow through.
Hey Amojo, if your teeth are uneven, you can always file them down with a nail file. It's literally so simple.
File your teeth.
Don't put up with your thin lips, sweetie. Lip filler kits let you inject yourself at home. They're my total go-to.
Fake eyelashes are so easy to glue on if you cut your eyelashes off.
There's some really great pills you can use.
Keep telling yourself you're not hungry, you're just thirsty.
Never look bloated again.
Book it into your skin.
Sexiest lashes in
Botox.
Remember, skinny is never finished.
Oh.
It's
Have you actually seen stuff like that?
yeah, a lot. This stuff is on every girl's feed. They're watching, right? I mean, at night when I can't see them.
It's scary to me that my kids are watching this and they think that's how they have to look.
I saw one of the teeth filing videos. I remember that one. I remember seeing that all over. I know this stuff. I can't prevent them from seeing these, but I can talk to them about it.
100% always be talking. And have Peyton know that she can always ask me anything.
My mom has taught me not to listen to people like that and to be proud of who I am.
What has been Dove's global breakthrough? In the year 2004, let me tell you this story. In the year 2004, Dove launched this Real Beauty campaign. It changed the conversation globally forever on beauty. What was the core story? The core story was an old Forsaken sketch artist draws women based on their own descriptions and then draws them again based on how others look at them. The difference between these two of pictures of the same woman is eye-opening. Women are far more critical about themselves, and this started reflecting in the caregiver narrative of their brand stories. Dove started telling, we want you to see yourself kindly. We want to heal your relationship with your own body. What was the outcome of this massive campaign in the year 2004? The campaign became one of the most awarded campaigns of all time, and Dove's sales jumped from $2.5 billion to over $4 billion within just a few years. We'll see this ad.
I'm a forensic artist. Worked for the San Jose Police Department from 1995 to 2011.
I showed up to a place I'd never been, and there was a guy with a drafting board.
We couldn't see them, they couldn't see us.
Tell me about your hair.
I didn't know what he was doing, but then I could tell after several questions that he was drawing me.
Tell me about your chin.
It kind of protrudes a little bit, especially when I smile.
Your jaw.
My mom told me I had a big jaw.
What would be your most prominent feature?
I kind of have a fat, rounder face.
The older I've gotten, the more freckles I've gotten.
I would say I have a pretty big forehead.
Once I get a sketch, I say thank you very much, and then they leave. I don't see them.
All I had been told before the sketch was to get friendly with this other woman, Chloe.
Today I'm going to ask you some questions about a person you met earlier, and I'm going to ask you some general questions about their face.
She was thin, so you could see her cheekbones. And her chin, it was a nice, thin chin.
She had nice eyes. They lit up when she spoke.
Cute nose.
She had blue eyes, very nice blue eyes.
So here we are. This is the sketch that you helped me create, and that's a sketch that somebody described of you.
So yeah, that's...
She looks closed off and fatter, sadder too. The second one looks more open, friendly, and happy.
I should be more grateful of my natural beauty. It impacts the choices and the friends that we make, the jobs we apply for, how we treat our children. It impacts everything. It couldn't be more critical to your happiness.
Do you think you're more beautiful than you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
We spend a lot of time as women analyzing and trying to fix the things that aren't quite right. And we should spend more time appreciating the things that we do like.
In the Indian context, Dove's caregiver story had a little different kind of a storytelling. They came up with this concept, Stop the Beauty Test campaign. This campaign addressed a deeply ingrained Indian cultural issue, the marriage auditions where girls are judged harshly for their looks. It showed real stories where girls were asked to become fairer. They were told to lose weight. They were being judged for having curly hair, or were being pressurized to hide their stretch marks or their acne. Now, those are things which are very natural. Dove turned this entire narrative around by saying, beauty should give confidence, not anxiety.
ये सिर्फ हमारी नहीं, देश की करोड़ों लड़कियों की कहानी है।
मैं है किस रेडी। चलो भी चलो, जल्दी करो। ऐ की दीदी, साड़ी पहनाने की बात हुई थी ना, फिर वजन दिखाई दे रहा है।
अब इसमें भी दिखाई दे रहा है।
हुन तुसी जल्दी करो, लड़के वाले आ गए ने।
इससे ठक लो बेटा, जल्दी आ जा। मैं आजा बेटा।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
आजा नूर,
आजा।
फोटो में तो रंग साफ लग रहा था ना?
बेटा आप दोनों चाहो तो बाहर चाय पी लो। जानूर। सीढ़ी लगाकर बात करना पड़ेगा आपकी राजेश्वरी को हमारे लड़के से।
नो बट जोक्स अपार्ट, अपने बाल स्ट्रेट करा लेना, भाई को नूडल्स नहीं पसंद।
ये दाग
कब तक चलेगी खूबसूरती की ये बदसूरत परख? आखिर कितनी खूबसूरती काफी है? डव, खामियां नहीं खूबियां देखिए।
This resonates powerfully in India, where appearance-based scrutiny is a part of many young women's life experience. Why this worked in India? Why did this ad work so beautifully amongst the ladies, the girls, the women in India? Because it acknowledged the pain points that women rarely discuss openly. It supported emotional healing. It positioned Dove as an ally rather than a brand selling soap. It created a powerful psychological story around the caregiver archetype. Dove built trust. Consumers started feeling that they were being understood, they were being seen, and they were being supported. This activated the oxytocin, our bonding hormone. Remember, module 1, video 1, we started speaking about oxytocin, and oxytocin started creating long-term loyalty. It reduced shame and insecurity. By normalizing real beauty, Dove breaks the cycle of negative self-perception. Dove offered safety to thousands of women. In a world of harsh beauty standards, Dove becomes a safe emotional space. Dove created massive social impact. Consumers today feel they participate in a movement for Dove, not just a bath routine. That's the impact of this campaign, of this storytelling on the Indian milieu. What story techniques did Dove use? They used first-person narrative. Many ads featured real women telling their own stories, absolutely raw and unfiltered. Vulnerability-based plots. The story begins with a moment of struggle or discomfort, like being judged, feeling insecure, being compared with other women. Then the transitions to healing and encouragement. With the use of minimalistic music, soft piano-driven tracks made the viewers feel supported and calm them down. The visuals are very close up. The camera actually lingered on the real skin, the wrinkles and the freckles and the scars, which is a human truth. It happens in our lives. Finally came the affirmations, the positive thoughts. Dove often ends its ads with gentle affirmations. It tells, you are beautiful. Every body is beautiful. Let's change our way of looking at beauty. That's why Dove stands apart. The caregiver comes, this archetype, this personality comes as a brand's promise in itself. Dove is not telling a story of aspiration. It is telling a story of acceptance. Instead of saying, become perfect, Dove says, who you are is already wonderful. You are beautiful in your own skin. This single idea, executed over the past 20 to 25 years, has created one of the world's most reliable brand identities. It shifted Dove from being just a soap to being a self-esteem movement. Now, this is why Dove is so much loved across the world. Now, there are small caselets which you can look into. If you go through YouTube, you will find all of this. Dove Real Beauty Sketches, where I was just now talking, of woman's description results in a harsher portrait than the one which is drawn by somebody else who doesn't know her. So the caregiver's key message here is, you are more beautiful than you think. In another ad, Dove says, stop the beauty test. This is particularly for the Indian market, which I was describing to you just now. I'm just putting it in summary for all of you. A young girl is judged by a family during a marriage visit. Dove intervenes with a powerful message. Let her be herself. Creates social change by challenging toxic beauty norms. And today we have the Dove men who care a lot. The fatherhood campaign, which has come up in India as well as across the globe. What does it show? It shows the emotional journeys of a new father, the fear of becoming a father, the joy of becoming a father, and the pride of holding his or her own son or daughter, right? So the insight is, care makes a man stronger. Caregiver is extended to men and different family roles. Let us not forget, Dove also has shampoos and conditioners. So there is one more ad which says the hair love. Partnership with an Oscar-winning short film about a black father learning to style his daughter's hair. A father is styling the daughter's hair. What was the theme here? The theme here was that of nurturing, of an identity, of self-expression, of love. The father and the daughter, the emotional bondage, the eternity, and the love of a Dove shampoo. Dove has always been proved to be a brand that adopts the caregiver archetype with sincerity and consistency. It can change not just the market share, but it has also changed mindsets, cultural norms, and self-perception. It shows us that storytelling isn't always about being bold or disruptive. Sometimes the most powerful story is simply put, we care and we see you. What a simple sentence. We care and we see you. Stories can be made out of very simple human emotions, provided we are able to find that emotional connect in the story. And Dove has done this across cultures, across economic societies, across the globe. What a beautiful way to create a story and tell, we care and we see you. That's the essence of storytelling.